would like to underline the fact that our decisions are reflecting the activity of different parts of our brain and different parts of our body. Decisions performed here impact the activity of some organs of our body. So when we are deciding, when we are evaluating a stimuli, some activity happens here, and the nice issue is can be measured. We can measure such activity and infer which kind of process are going inside. So, for instance, you can get a situation like this in which you can measure the activity of the people with this instrument. This is, for instance, is the device that is able to look to monitor the gaze, the eye gaze. So this device could give us information where you gaze during, for instance, a supermarket visit. And the kind of information we have is like these heat maps, so the concentration of gazes during your choice. Let me show you a possible application. You will see, for instance, in marketing, commercial advertising evaluation. You know that perfumes and scents are really difficult to advertise because you cannot show anything of a perfume. You can show just the bottle, maybe. So you have to convey emotion, an emotion associated to the perfume. So imagine that you will see here a plot. This is the time of the commercial advertising, and you will see here the commercial advertising, and you see here some wave that represents the average emotion of a group of people like you while they are watching such kind of video. I have to start this, so please follow. And we make together the comment on how this measure could help us to improve the quality of this commercial advertising. So this is the motion, the higher the better.
Baiser volé, le nouveau parfum Cartier.
Okay, so you have seen something. You are not sure about what you have already seen. Let's move a little bit into the details. So it is a commercial advertising that generates the name of the brand at the end of the 30 seconds. 2 seconds are of this message was occupied by Cartier. And the other 28 seconds, which has been paid a lot by the company, are aired and need to increase a little bit the feeling and the emotion of all the people in this room. And so you saw here that 0, it means the same emotion you have watching a documentary before the advertising, this way. And then, so you say when they started the advertising, so you perceive the fancy, you understand the situation, you perceive the fancy situation, the music starts to louder, so you get an increase of the emotion that runs, this is something related to the variance of the measure, runs high until this point. And then you see here there is this drop, and then this slightly increase, which is this is what we measure, no doubt about that, which is the interpretation, how this could be a good insight for the companies in order to improve their advertising. So using neuroscience to improve business. And this is quite easily. This commercial advertising increase emotion arrives at a climax of the emotion, and then there is something that dissipates the emotion. When the Cartier brand arrives, Cartier, and then it comes a lot of glamour, a lot of association between the brand, between you and the brands. And this is the value of the brands, but this value have to be put on top of this. And so, which is the advice you can give to the commercial marketing staff of the Cartier, just now, just in few minutes of this course, is please remove whatever is situated from here to here, please. And this is a very particular segment of the advertising, which is supposed to be so nicely by the art director, and in fact, it was not nicely at all. So I am running out of time, really, but this is how neuroscience turns in business. So it's good here. People understand that this glamorous stuff here running. We know that the war of technological engagement has been lost by Italy. Has been lost. Nobody of us has Italian technology here. Not on a mobile phone, not on the computer. We lost 30 years ago such kind of work. But as a future professionist in this field, and the same for your colleagues that study engineering, the same for your colleague that study in psychology, neuroscience, in your professional life, it could be important to measure the human reaction to devices, to the human reaction to products. So to develop the knowledge about human factors and human reaction allows to us as Italy, we have only brains and masterpiece. We have no technology, but we have brains. So we can develop such kind of knowledge to understand the human factor. Because no matter what device will be here in the future, 10 years from now, there will be a human in front of it. If you are able, you will be able to assess the capability of the human to enjoy the product. You will have half of the budget of such research. Thank you for your attention.